Prima Fear Theory.
14th episode, Nobody's Children. I'm not sure if you feel same way as I do, but sometimes I feel like the world went upside down. It's often hard to define what's normal and what's not. And the time when I thought I had figured it out, I found out I hadn't. Living in Africa changed my point of view a lot. It will never be the same. What's the worst part? Coming back here. Yes, here to civilization. How to find yourself out there? How to stay normal? What is the meaning of being normal? I argue with myself, my friends, family, and with this whole messed up and selfish world. I miss all that's simple. I miss the sun, smiles, and problems, but real problems. People don't understand and can't understand because they can't compare this to anything. What's more, they are absorbed with their big problems, thus the real ones do not exist for them. Lucky has everything, he's a real winner. He does not have to work. His mommy does everything for him. She creates for him a world of gold. She decided, with her husband, to buy a bigger bed for Lucky so that he would have more space and more comfortable sleep. He has a nice fluffy pillow in order not to suffer with his neck. Mommy wakes up regularly to cover him with his blanket. She doesn't want him to get sick. Though Lucky is 2 years old, his parents sign him up to Instagram. He's becoming more and more popular each day. They take a photo of him everywhere, in arms of his mommy, in his new outfit. He got a few lately. His first trip to the sea, first bath, first gift. Everything is celebrated. Recently he got a new bed in the living room and a second in the kitchen. Everywhere the family spends time. They never skimp on his exquisite and expensive food. It must be special and nutritious. Only the best for their baby, no matter what it costs. And when he gets a cold, he's whisked to the doctor, to his private practice obviously. Blood test, MRI check, X-rays, antibiotics and a lot of rest. All day care. Days off from work for mommy, because baby can't stay home alone. When he gets well, they will go back to walks, at least 3 times a day. To fun and games, some sweets as well. It's not easy to find time for her husband, but as for Lucky, he is a VIP. Mommy can do much more. He is her little son, she loves him so much. In effect, Lucky is placed above other family members, becoming a king. You should forgive him the most. He can leave his bowl dirty, he can walk on the freshly washed floor, he can even leave a mess in the toilet, but he's a baby. We should forgive him everything. Well, I guess there will be nothing strange in this, because Lucky is a member of the family, someone close. But Lucky is just a dog. Yes, a lovely and amazing dog. Don't get me wrong, I love puppies and kitties, but don't we get crazy with all of that? Don't we see how we go to extremes, placing animals above humans, in position of gods? Don't we see this commercial machine which makes a lot of money from our insanity? What influence does that have on our relationships with others? When I look at this, it breaks my heart, because some sad pictures come back to my mind. The pictures of the Gambian children. Nobody's children. They walk about barefoot. They are alone, deprived of identity, parents, warmth, and touch. Nobody took them in their arms. Nobody hugged them goodnight. Nobody read a book to them. They have no bed. They sleep on a 2-inch deep sponge laid on the concrete floor. Distended bellies. They are not always hungry, but malnourished, knowing only rice. I look at them. They look at me. They come closer, hang on my leg, stretching their hands, looking beggarly with their beautiful big black eyes to lift them up and give them a little love. Something they never had. Who are we? The people from civilization? So what? Are we proud of where we are? I am not. I also believe that a dog can be man's friend, and I also believe that we have to take good care of animals. But a human is not an animal. A human is an image of the invisible God. God gave His unique qualities only to humans, and we should remember about keeping this balance. We must remember that there are people who suffer through no fault of their own, that people are more important than animals and are worthy of our help. We need to be more sensitive to the anguish that people are experiencing. We can't diminish their position. We shouldn't transfer our feelings meant for people to animals in order to never forget. To never forget about the Holocaust and other genocides such as in Rwanda, for them to never ever happen again. So, look sometimes at your baby dog and compare how much you have done for another human.
Find out more on pdolsky.com.